I was 35 years old in fairly good health and came down with what I thought was the flu. And it just knocked me for a loop. It lasted about 3 weeks, wouldn't go away. I finally got to the point where I was so weak that I couldn't even walk anymore. You know, and I kind of got the idea this isn't the flu anymore. When I was admitted, when I went in through triage, they took my pulse and it was 180. It was running wild and it was out of rhythm. So the nurse said, "We need a bed in cardiac stat." That's when I realized it was something serious. My wife was called, my brother, who was also a police officer, was called to the hospital, and they were informed that I probably was not going to make it through the night. You know, to get those two bombshells within 10 minutes of each other, that was a life changer. That was my motivation, though. I was told that I probably wasn't going to make it, and very quickly was given a reason to make it. I just convinced myself that I was going to survive for this baby. It wasn't until the following morning when the cardiologist came in the room and I asked him, did I have a heart attack? And he said, no, it's much worse than that. The doctor sat down with me, told me that I had cardiomyopathy and congestive heart failure, and he didn't expect me to last a week. That's where I met Dr. Zimmer. I liked him from the get-go. I told him what the first doctor had told me, and he convinced me that was not a done deal. And I stayed with him for the year almost until he transferred to Penn cardiology. And when that happened, he called me and he said, "I'm going to call on a couple patients here, but I'm going to let you know that I'm leaving. I'm going to Penn." And I said, "I'll go wherever you're going, absolutely." And I've been with him ever since. I see him in Cherry Hill office normally. I feel comfortable. I don't mind driving the 50 miles. I've put my life in his hands, and I've done well by him. I like the way the Penn cardiology treats you. They get you right in. You don't spend a lot of time waiting. You get to see a doctor, a nurse practitioner, and you're in and out very quick, and they're very thorough. So I think Dr. Zimmer understood the job I was in, and he was very concerned about my ever returning to the police profession. But I was able to go back to work. I was able to work patrol again. I enjoyed my job. I was good at it. And I didn't want to give it up so quick after only 11 years at the time, you know. The very first day back to work, I was very apprehensive, didn't know what to expect, and not 5 minutes into the day, got into a foot pursuit and a tussle with the suspect. That gave me a lot of confidence to continue with my career. I didn't settle. I had a reason to live. And, you know, I think everyone needs to find their own reason to live and not give up. I have a beautiful 17-year-old son about to graduate high school. I never thought I'd see him. That was my reason. My life is worth Penn medicine. Isn't yours?